Hi class, how are we doing today? Okay, great. So I think that we should just have a quick review of what we went over last class. And we decided that for the class we're going to be talking about three main questions. And the first one is, what is a server farm? Also, we wanted to talk about who uses server farms, and also about the basic concerns that we need to be looking at moving forward. I think today that after we've had discussions about those three questions, we should move on to talking about what the solutions are to those particular problems. So as previously mentioned, we're going to have a discussion-based class. The overarching strategy is to get you guys really involved in your learning. So what have you guys come up with so far?
So far, we figured out that a server farm is a large cluster of computers that just store a bunch of information, typically for large organizations. And a server farm is kind of the backbone behind cloud computing.
And for the major company that use a server farm, they are Google, Apple, and Microsoft, and so on. So those are three major companies.
And for the people that use server farms, basically anyone who has access to the internet gets their information from a server farm.
And regarding where they are, server farms are located in areas with abundant electricity, cooler climates to keep the machines cold, and access to a high-speed fiber optic network.
And because server farms, they require huge amount of the electricity to power the computers and keep them cool. So this is a potential threat to the environmental sustainability.
And server farms have influenced the flow of communication because they store all the data we access every day. Without server farms, it would be much more difficult and inefficient to store and retrieve the data that we have online.
Great, this was a really good start today. Next class, we're going to talk a little bit more about what the solutions are to all these particular problems.